Welcome here to these new properties in Gembrook, a block of 4 units or townhouses we might call them here. They're just about finished, under construction, almost done. What we're going to do today is we're going to meet up with one of the owners who bought the property. They're very happy, they love it here. We're going to do a little bit of a spiel through and see what you get, because whilst these 4 are all sold, there are more coming and they're on the pipeline, and maybe if you're looking at this in the future at some stage, this will be a bit of an insight as to what you're going to get. So have a look and enjoy. So just here with Wayne and Karen bought one of the units here, and so I guess there's a couple of things we wanted to ask. When you're downsizing, one of the big fears is how do you do it, particularly about buying a property which you did off the plan, which is a bit of a worry. So I guess talk us through how you felt about that and how you felt this process went.
It was a process. We'd been wrestling with, first of all, where we live, and secondly, what we would live in. So we'd been wrestling with it for about 12 months. And we'd heard a lot of people do interviews like this and talk about it was the best thing I ever did, you know. And I was so sceptical. We were moving for practical reasons and downsizing for practical reasons. So we'd done quite a bit of research before we came across this property. And my clue is you've just got to do the yards and work at it and get to a point where you know what you want and actually know where you want to go. That's the most important thing. Location and the build that you want. And just hanging out for that. So for us, that took about 12 months to sort that out. And in that time, we put the property on the market and sold the property. So buying off the plan was something I didn't want to do. I wanted to just walk into a place and
be able to see it.
Yeah, see it and touch it and go. That's what it looks like. But in the end, these units came up and they looked good on the plan. We came down and we met with the developer and the builder. We had a look at the block, and we realised firstly that the blocks were big, they were generous, and we looked at a lot of properties down in Berwick Way, down in the suburbs. And they're building houses on blocks this size now. So the blocks were generous, and the houses looked like the other sort of lifestyle properties we looked at. So there was a sameness, and we'd seen those, we'd touched them in the flesh. So my view is if you're buying off the plan, go and look at something similar somewhere else, and it'll give you a bit of an idea. And the third thing was, do we trust the developer and the builder to pull it off? And we just asked around locally, and the builder had a good reputation. And we went from there.
Well, it's good because it is difficult when you can't see a finished product, and one of the reasons we're doing this video today is to show what it looks like and to talk to someone who's done it there. And I suppose, you know, obviously you already were being local, so staying local was probably a consideration for you as well.
Very much so.
This is such a prime location, being able to walk to town and all that kind of stuff as well, which would have played a factor for you, I imagine too. So and a flattish block as well. So
reasonably flat, walking distance to town, in the hills still, and we could see how we could live here until we have to go somewhere else. So that was the plan. That was the game plan.
And so you've been in for a little while and been happy with the build and everything?
Karen, my wife, kept saying it's exceeded our expectations.
Right.
And we chose a lot of the, we made a lot of decisions while we were up north caravanning, so we weren't quite sure what we were going to walk into, but we love it. It's good.
That's great. Well, that's one of the advantages, I suppose, of buying off the plan, is you had a little bit of input into some of the finishings that you wanted to do, colour schemes obviously, and you could add some extras and things like that as well along the way. Yeah,
process with Bunnings Trade, which handled all the fittings, was fantastic. They were great. It's good. Very good. Go to the big showroom, you could see everything that they had, talk to the reps out there, and we're very happy.
That's great.
And they've done a good job.
Excellent. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed the process, and it's still a little bit ongoing, just to finish off a few little bits and pieces. But it's been good, and I appreciate your time talking to us today, and hopefully it gives some people some confidence.
I hope so.
So that's the whole aim of it.
We're, as I said, we're very, very happy with the build and with the process.
Fantastic. Excellent. Thanks, Wayne. No worries. Cheers. Enjoy. There you have it. You've had a quick look through those units and spoken to the owners there that are very happy. Here's the side of the new ones where they're going to go. So if you have some interest, give me a call on 0429 684 522 and we can discuss your needs going forward, and you can get in early on the next lot. Thanks very much. Enjoy.